Welcome to the PhilpseyForce Scarlet Monastery Library Dungeon Guide. Let's get this started. Shh. Okay, so where is the Scarlet Monastery located? It's right above my head up here in the northeastern part of Tirisfal Glades. Let me circle it for you. There it is. Okay, so, you know, it's right up there. Alright, so quest. Here are all the quests. So the white numbers are the level you need to attain the quest. So starting with the Horde, you can get the Compendium of the Fallen from Thunder Bluff, level 28. For the Alliance in Ironforge, you can get Mythology of the Titans. In Thousand Needles, you actually start the quest, the Test of Faith, at level 25. It's a long chain. It will lead you into the Test of Lore at level 28, which will lead you into the library to get a book. Also, if you did the quest Going Guano from the Undercity in Razorfin Crawl, you will turn that in, and it will lead you to the Hearts of Zeal. Same guy. Also, in the Undercity, you will pick up the Into the Scarlet Monastery quest to kill all the bosses of the Scarlet Monastery. So you have to do the library, the armory, and the cathedral to finish that quest. As well as the for the Alliance, it's pretty much the same thing. It's called In the Name of the Light, but you started out with a chain quest in Stormwind called Brother Anton at level 34. Long quest will lead you into the Name of the Light, and again, you've got to kill all the bosses from the library, the armory, and the cathedral. And then if you are a mage in Stormwind or Orgrimmar, you will start Journey to the Marsh for level 30. You'll go through this chain quest I have here. At Rituals of Power, it will take you to the library to get a book as well. You'll turn that in for the Mage's Wand, which will give you a pretty good weapon as a mage. Okay, so here are the quest gear rewards. Okay, so for these two quests, that's if you kill all the bosses in the 3 wings. So for the Alliance, it's a one-handed sword, two-handed axe, one-handed dagger, or the offhand. And for the Horde, it's the one-handed sword, the offhand, or the necklace. And then one of the book quests for the Horde characters is a shield, an offhand, and another shield. And then for the Alliance, your Mythology of the Titans quest, you'll get a necklace. So you can look at those at your leisure. These are all the names, so have fun. The dungeon-specific BOEs. So, as well as the graveyard, the library, you can only get the Scarlet Boots from the Scarlet chain. The chain of the Scarlet Crusade set. Only the boots will drop here. The boots can drop from any Scarlet mob, and the other pieces actually drop from specific mob types. So, fortunately, in the library, you can only get the boots as well. So the mobs range from level 33 to 37. They are humanoids and beasts. There are 0, I repeat, 0 rare spawns for a total of 2 bosses, or 2 named tunes for you to kill and loot. Let's introduce the bosses. Here they are. So in the order of appearance and the order in which you will kill them, you have Houndmaster Loksey and his 3 Scarlet tracking hounds, and then the last boss, Arcanist Doan. So that's it. Just these 2 guys. If you can beat the Houndmaster, you can beat the Arcanist, in my opinion. Alright, so level 34, Houndmaster Loksey. He is linked with 3 level 33 to 34 Scarlet tracking hounds. This is randomized, so you could be in an instance where all 3 of them are level 33, or you could be in an instance where all 3 of them are level 34. So I'm going to say crowd control and kill the hounds first. The Houndmaster Loksey will actually cast Bloodlust on himself and increases attack speed. He will drop the dog whistle, Loksey's training stick, and the dog training gloves. So these might not actually look that good, but at this level range, you're probably going to be questing in Stranglethorn Vale, and you're going to be killing lots of animals. So there you go. And the last boss, level 37, Arcanist Doan. So he will cast Arcane Explosion, and he also has an AoE Silence. So if you're a paladin tank, that silence could be quite annoying. He will also cast Polymorph, and it's usually on the player with the second most aggro. Around 50%, he will cast a shield around him, which you see in this picture. He becomes immune to all damage, and he will prepare his like 6-second Fire Nova. So I would say my strategy is the tank, pull him to the back wall and tank him there, and have your ranged and healers at the door, the entrance of his circular room. So when he starts doing this, just run out of the room and you won't get hit by this giant AoE that does a bunch of damage. And you'll kill him. It's real easy. He drops the Robe of Doan, the Mantle of Doan, the shoulders, the Hypnotic Blade, and the Illusionary Rod. And then after you kill him, make sure you pick up the Scarlet Key so you can get through the doors and the other part of the dungeon. Alright, so the difficult encounters. These are my little warning signs. Houndmaster Loksey himself and his hounds, especially if you don't have any CC, the hounds are susceptible to all forms of CC. If people are new to the game, they might not understand what's really happening, or if the tank can't hold the aggro of all the hounds, this fight can get really crazy. Other than that, in the rest of the dungeon, I'm going to say the runners or body pulling, like if you're low level, in the Gallery of Treasure, just pulling the side rooms if you don't need to go in there. And then when you're in like, I don't even know, the library type area, the hallways, just runners running into other packs. So I would just say, as the tank, try to have your back faced to the direction you want to go. That way when the mobs start running, they run away from you and into your party. Alright, so there are no shortcuts. This is a very linear dungeon. You can skip some mobs that you just don't need to hit. There's some in the courtyard. If you don't need to go in either of those two rooms, you can skip those guys. But other than that, no, there's no shortcuts. So, sorry. And the map! Okay, so this is entering from Tirisfal Glades. You'll enter the cathedral. You'll come up through here. The library is this most southern instance portal. So this is what it will look like on your radar. The library is this one. So once you're inside the library, this is what it looks like. You're entering over here, way over here, where my mouse is. You'll work your way down through the courtyard and to Houndmaster Loksey. So here's my little warning sign, because this boss can be hard. This is probably the first boss you have where it's 4 mobs. So you'll kill him, you'll run up, you'll go up here. In this room right here, there's always a treasure chest. Always. You'll work your way into the Gallery of Treasures, is what this place is called. If you're the Horde, this room has one of the books that you're looking for. That is for the Test of Lore. So if you're Horde, you're probably going to clear this room. You'll work your way in here. If you're the Alliance, this is where the Mythology of the Titans book is. And all my warning signs are pretty much for runners. Runners and body pulling. There's packs in all these corners, and there's packs in these rooms. Once you get into this hallway, the one closest is the Compendium of the Fallen for the Horde, and the Ritual of Power for the Mage, right there. Inside the bookcases, so they're not on the floor or anything. You'll work your way down. Again, watch out for body pulls. or runners, and then you'll go into Arcanist Doan's room. I would say you'll fight him down here, and your healer ranged will be right here. So when he starts doing his AoE stuff, just run out. And then this question mark is where the Scarlet Key is. So make sure you pick that up so you can go into the other 2 wings of the dungeon. And then that's it. Bam! You are done with the library. You got your read on, whatever. You're done. So now we're going to go on a tour. This dungeon changed a lot after Mist of Pandaria, I think, or Cataclysm. So if you haven't seen this dungeon in Classic, let's go. If you don't need to see this, thanks for watching. But let's go. Okay, so here we are. Alright, so we are outside the dungeon, and we're just gonna work our way inside. As if you're running into the library for the first time. So you'll run in. The library is on this side, and it's this open portal right here. So we'll just go ahead and go on in. So you'll pull all these mobs and work your way in. You'll work your way this way, and this is where the Houndmaster is. So if you didn't notice, he does have 3 hounds. But when you see him from here, you can't even see his dogs. So you'll kill him, you'll wander this way, you'll work your way through all of these mobs, run in here, there's the chest right there. So make sure you get that. It's worth just killing that pack. You'll work your way in here. This is where I say watch out for like the patrols and body pulling. If you're the Horde, this is the book that you want right here on the table. So you'll have to clear this room. Run in here. The Alliance, you'll come into this room. The Alliance, the book you want is right here. The Mythology of the Titans. So you'll grab that. Look at that. There's another chest. You'll work your way in here. You normally have to clear out all these guys. And then once you're in this room, like the actual library, these are your 2 books. So this one's for the Horde, and then this one's for the Mages, right here. So now that you've got all of that, you'll work your way all the way through here. You'll kill all these guys. And then this is the Arcanist's room. So here he is. You'll attack him. And then when you kill him, Arcanist Doan, loot this chest, and you'll get the Scarlet Key. And then that is it. You have completed the Scarlet Monastery Library. Good job. It's been fun. It really has. So, like and subscribe. I love you. And I'll see you in Classic. Thanks.